Hey everybody, Arcanome here.
And Focus Heal.
Getting back to some more. Let's play Virtue's Last Reward. We're probably going to end up being able to finish it within the next 2 videos. Alright. Alistar and Smooth and Systemu. Alright, so let's get Systemu first. Same safe, things probably open the same way too. You plug in the password, yeah, why don't you give it a shot? Good job. You opened it. Well done.
Redacted. Oh.
I think we're gonna read these afterwards.
Okay.
Because this is gonna be a very spoilery oilery.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
God damn it. What?
That's the
Yep.
medicine.
2 vials.
Yep, 2 vials.
Which is enough to, would have been enough to cure the 2 people she infected. Yes! It's open! Okay then, let's see what's in here. First off, 2 star key cards. We usually play the AB game as many times as we want. Hold on, those keys are important, but look at this. A consummate collection. Fill out on all the files of VLR. Excalibur. The Radical 6 cure. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is going to be okay. Is he crying? Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Let's get moving. Alright. Strange escape device, I feel like I remember it before. That was that. Probably means we don't need to mess with the cube into wall perimeters anymore. Oh my goodness, let me just fucking... Oh my god, let me go to the fucking door, please. Thank you.
Oh.
The door's locked. It says lock. You guys ready? All set here. Go for it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Stop that! Jeez, one more time. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4! Doctor of Escapology. Escape from 16 rooms in Blur. Escapist. Escape from everything on hard difficulty in Blur.
It opened.
We should get back to the Floor A warehouse then.
Indeed. Hey, wait! Did you guys hear something? There we go. You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounds like something turning on.
Oh.
See, I told you. The screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration.
The one moon.
The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento Mori. Remember death if the 9th lion ate the sun. That stupid lion's been everywhere. 2-headed lion. All his dumbass did was eat the sun. This whole game, all his bitch ass did was eat the sun.
Yup.
Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. Because the 2-headed lion's not a lion. But if that was the case... It was remember the old woman's death when you find the 9th lion eating the sun. There we go.
Jumpy.
Doll. Man, I wish I let me use the D-pad here.
Da-da-da-da.
Accepted. How'd you know? I just did.
Sigma, look!
Phi. No. Still a woman. Your
Akane.
Told you.
Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a very long time.
He walked toward her. Slowly. Carefully. Almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
She's a hologram.
Indeed, Temioji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. There was a moment of sad silence, then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions. At least not directly. I hope you will understand.
I will not.
Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki?
All good
But
questions.
I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan.
Yeah, what plan?
All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least.
Yeah.
In any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan.
And
The
that was what?
notary game was necessary for the same reason.
Okay.
Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project?
Good
The
guess.
answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
What do you mean the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Temioji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
It took me a moment to realize she just changed subject without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that
Okay.
control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Junior, as well as the golems.
Huh. How did you know I was going to refer to Zero Junior?
Da-da-da-da.
All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world, the body. The thing that you see and interact with is somewhere else.
Okay.
But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our
With all those memories.
is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual will. That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, nonverbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else.
Maybe you don't.
But is that really true? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all. like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the
Oh my
root
God.
system of a
I
large...
don't wanna.
All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the 2 dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things, but this isn't the case. If you expand your
The
view
rainbow.
and look at the root system in 3 dimensions, instead of only 2, all the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from you see,
You need to
things
reiterate
that
that
might
again.
appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility?
Nope.
It seems
I
like been.
believe that is how human consciousness actually works.
Cool. How am I? Why?
Well,
How and
I'm
why?
not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Temioji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski spacetime. Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object.
Looks pretty
which
3D to me.
encompasses a volume of both space and time. It is on that 4th dimensional axis that our minds are connected.
Nope. Sounds like
If
nonsense.
that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time?
Logic?
That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before.
Yeah.
It probably sounds silly to you. A
Yeah.
ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman.
You ain't wrong.
Look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma?
How can you possibly have known that? What if I was just awesome, and what if I just got here? What if I was just the man and just beat the piss out of Dio at the start? Got all the codes right then and there.
And what about you, Vi? I know you have too.
Bitch, you
Am
don't know
I
me.
wrong?
Nope, I forgot shit.
Tenyoji should know what I'm talking about as well.
The fuck, old man?
I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago.
50 years in the future this is from 999.
You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life. It was a long time ago, but perhaps...
Yeah, of course I do. How can I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly it felt like Fi and I were outsiders trespassing on something we had no right to see. Then Myoji's face was taunt with emotion as he looked into Kane's eyes. Should be taught, but okay. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up.
So yeah, that basically just said, hey, Temioji is Junpei.
The final stage of the project will begin very soon. I
Okay.
need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One
dead.
last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma. Vi. You will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyo just a little longer.
Bitch,
I'm
I'm
older
already
yet.
dead. I got 2 feet in the grave.
Not Connie!
Snake! Dumbledore! And then she was gone.
And then she was gone.
Temioji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking like an old man. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fists he pressed against his thighs, wrinkled. He looks good for 70, not gonna lie. He's like 71, 72 years old. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Fine, I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Temioji pulled the photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all we'd been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. So is the cat gonna be alive or dead, dear?
Dead.
You gonna kill the cat? I kill you.
I wouldn't have killed the cat.
I kill you. We made our way to the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. It took a few minutes to decide to go here and save 2 lives. Okay, that sounds weird. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. I gave Luna the accelerator that I'd found in the queue room. She quickly prepared it and...
Bop, bop.
injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine.
So the real question is... how the hell did we and Phi get infected? Like, how is this transmitted?
Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
I mean, you guys didn't do much. Don't sweat
No
it.
need to thank us.
Temioji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corner of his eyes as he turned away from us. You're crying, you're crying. You're crying, dear.
I'm not crying.
Yeah, you're a big sap.
Nah.
Suddenly I remembered, Dio, where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. He was sprawled unconscious on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them.
Yep.
You are, quite literally, lifesavers.
Who the fuck are you,
have
Jay?
my eternal gratitude.
I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Phi to see she was doing the same thing. I don't know. Can't tell us about our time brain jumpies.
Oh, we don't have his key in this one?
We do, sort of. It was taken off of Alice, but we didn't open him up yet. After that, we headed back to the Flore warehouse to play the AB game. Specifically, me, Phi, K, and Luna. Clover and Temioji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team, with Quark and Dio sleeping. K would represent their team by default. Looks off me, Phi, and Temioji. You should
No,
go.
I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now, you see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and
Not
betray her.
necessarily.
What does it matter what he suggested? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Yeah. Numbers.
Nah.
Okay, I'll vote.
I would
You
do-
sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
I want it. Yeah, I trust you. I hand her the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
Sure. Ain't nobody getting out on my watch.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh, well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AV room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Luna and Case head up toward the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
Oh my god, what?
The AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Yeah, she did. Oh, yeah. You're right. Akani's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box.
When we decide she wasn't dead, she didn't die.
Is it alive or is it?
The Schrodinger's cat
Exactly.
thing. I wonder what she meant about us deciding
Perhaps
it's
she was
safe.
saying her own fate wasn't decided yet. The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. We opened the door to this AV room and there was no body.
We haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body. But we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
Okay.
The next time we meet, so come, I'll be waiting.
Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? Like, she had to be dead here, or else Dio wouldn't have a bracelet.
Right.
Flash of inspiration.
To be continued.
What?
Ruff,
Oh, fuck off.
ruff, ruff, ruff.
Like, I escaped all the rooms. I got all the files. There's nothing left to do. It's just words and talky bits.
Talky bits. What?
Haha! Joke's on you. We're going back to the before everything happened.
Yay.
We're going to the AB room in the past.
Jeez Louise.
Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Yeah, it feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait,
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
where the hell am I? So now we went to the AB room in the past, before the game started. Looks like an elevator,
No.
but...
This is one of the AB rooms.
Gah! Who the hell are you? And what the hell's the AB room?
Damn. I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory. Oh shit, 5. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying, Sigma. Yep, we jumped all the way back.
It's not working.
I remember. You're 5. Duh. She grinned. When is
Check
this?
your bracelet.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does it mean it's the beginning of the game? We've gone back in time to when we first woke up in the AB room.
No. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do you
Push
know?
the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time.
Yeah?
I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute. If you're
Yeah,
right,
Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her, I think.
then
Right. We're here for one reason.
kick his ass. To stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Let's move. We need to get out of here
Don't need to
fast.
tell me twice. Let's go.
We got a single way out.
It was the weird, like, baby goat thing. You had to count the poster.
Yeah,
The poster.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Or,
Or we don't.
you know, just do this.
Okay.
Which is what they want us to do because we remember this password. You need to remember the password for the safe. We figured it out last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun, moon, sun. Wow, failure. Sun, star, sun. Not even close.
Some stars.
I did it. Okay, let's go. Let's go kick Dio's ass. But seriously, we should bring the screwdriver with us.
We should.
Stab him in the eyes with it. There, it's open. Good work. Hurry and grab the cracker. Cracker? Ah, damn, I meant key. How the hell? Shut up and do it. Grab the cracker. I can unlock the door from above. I can unlock the Jigglypuff scene from above.
No, not the Jigglypuff scene from above.
Alright, let's just put this key in here. For God's sake, just do it already. Don't need to yell. Yes, there is. Good. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know. I don't need to ask every time, right? Then why the hell are you asking? Hurry up and... Right. I'm going 10, 9, 8, 1, done.
10, 9, 8, 1, done.
Man, for somebody who's trying to race against time to stop someone from getting killed, we sure don't give a fuck.
For real.
Hey, you pushed the button. Bite me. You were taking too long. We're on a schedule here. You found it.
Congratulations.
It should have been a question mark. You found it? Fi and I climbed up through the hatch and out at the top of the aviary. It took us only a moment to spot them. Akane. Behind her was Dio. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Shit. There was no time to yell at her. I scrambled down from the top of the aviary room. Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. Fi, what the hell are you doing? Get down here and... Before I could finish, she moved. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air, and drop-kicked that bitch in the face.
Yeah!
Boom! Save her. Yeah, we can't let Junpei's girl die. What
He's
the?
fine, just unconscious.
Doesn't look fine to me. Looks kind of dead.
Nah, it'll be
He
fine.
like drop-kicked him so hard his neck snapped. I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Guy went down like a sack
He
of
had
potatoes.
it coming.
He did. Agreed. I heard footsteps come to stop right in front of us. Good, you fucking saved me. Goddamn. Fucking only took you like 42 hours. I looked up.
So you came.
Yeah, no shit.
I've been waiting for you.
Also, no shit.
You're
Right.
here to hear the rest, right?
Wait. Just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal, old woman? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet.
Can you go back to the other timeline where the pre-recorded message said thank you?
Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
That... What?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dia? Are you an Esper too?
Yes, indeed I am.
I'm like the queen of the Espers, bitch.
I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back.
No!
Why are you here?
You never told me.
You
I'm
made
sick.
us jumpy.
I'm sick of thinking back.
If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested.
So you had to get killed to manifest my abilities so I could come back and stop you from getting killed with my abilities. Or you could just not get killed.
I did explain, didn't I?
Not really,
the
no.
The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least.
But why?
In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity.
Yep, friggin' Akane old is spouting the same cryptic bullshit as Akane 999.
Da-da-da-da.
Also, the Titanic and the Gigantic and the Mesozoic and fucking mummy curses.
Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy.
I didn't mean to hit my head.
Oh, you did? Jeez Louise.
I didn't mean to bump my head.
There you go.
That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot.
I didn't mean to cut my head.
Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, Your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired
I'm
from the
just gonna sit
slingshot of
here.
your brain,
I'm a loser.
it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed.
Yeah, so we had to do all that shit just so we could actually go super duper far back in time and save her from getting dead.
In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
To slow down our brain and mental processing speed. Whoa,
We're
what?
infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Okay, cool. Me and Phi, I get we have to slow down our mental processes so we can slingshot with the increased speed, but why anybody else?
Every single one of you has been infected.
And yet, we only found a total of 3, 4 if you count the duplicate, Excelivir.
Well, apart from Luna, of course.
That makes 8 people.
Unfortunately, it was necessary.
And there wasn't enough
We
cures.
needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed.
Yeah.
The result is what you are now experiencing.
Suicide.
Okay.
They've said suicide in so many of these things, boys.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Your consciousness
Like,
now
yeah, no,
occupies
suicide's a terrible thing.
four-dimensional space-time. Even that, however,
No, I just mean.
wasn't
I
enough.
know YouTube says demonetized, but I'm not monetized anyway.
Yeah, true. Okay.
You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality.
But why?
That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved.
I mean, it did.
Eventually, you would be able to retain everything. That is why we made you play the AB game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
Okay. I get it. I think I finally understand. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of it you just told me makes sense. And the conclusion I came to is you're a crazy old bat. You did all of this so that Phi and I could jump through 4-dimensional space with our memories intact.
Yes.
Right? But why did you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. I've died, so has Phi, so have you! Everybody died. Everybody's killing everybody. It's just fucking gruesome. It's just bodies, man. Just bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. So why would you do all this? What does it matter that Phi and I jumped through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable.
Yeah, but why?
You were all destined to die.
That's rude.
Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that's worth all of this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
You bitch.
You old bitch. Fucking Phi, where's that knife? Give me
For
give me
real,
the, no,
fucking let
no,
me do
you
it.
can't, Sigma, no, give me the knife.
What? Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far from now.
Like 5 minutes, like 2 minutes. Bullshit! That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked his knife up off the floor. You want to start shit? You want to start shit, Sigma? You died once. I can do it again. We'll start shit. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Bitch. Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We've got plenty of time.
No. In
Goodbye.
a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
That's some bullshit. What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it.
I'm a fighting.
Logomorph.
Yes.
Logomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Logomorph. Logomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Now, everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the original timeline, but since this is the past, all this happened in the past. So in the original timeline, Dio still has the bracelet. He's in the same AB room with Quark, but Akane didn't get murdered. So he still gets the bracelet. He still thinks he did what he needed to be doing, but he just doesn't have the knife to murder anybody with. So now shit gets crazy. Yeah, I know, you'll survive.
Oh, Connie, you bitch.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
I'll just use the code. Why do you need to do all that?
Recreate the history that you remember.
But also, so that
Your
I'm not...
consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
Why?
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again?
Yep.
Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I am going to leave this with you.
She paused to point something out of her pocket. Finally.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
The one last key. But where does that key go, dear?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What's the one thing we saw we did nothing with in any of the timelines? We saw it several times, but did nothing with it ever.
We saw it, but did nothing with it.
Ever.
And was it in one of the rooms?
It was in one of the rooms that we've been in many times.
We didn't do anything.
It's probably the room we've been in the most, aside from the infirmary.
I don't know.
Guarded?
The garden? There was something more out there? Oh, the okay. The grave key.
The grave key.
The
Now
grave
we have
key.
it. What does it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
It's Latin. It means,
Get fucked.
what you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with
It
it?
will help you meet someone who's very important.
What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alive. I will be at your side, watching over you. Now
Oh,
hurry.
You're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you. Wait, I still. Oh no! It's bullshit! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Now we gotta go all the whizzle down hizzle.
All the whizzle down hizzle.
Alright, we wake up.
Looks like you're awake.
Sup? 10 Myoja. Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
so we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
I looked over at Fi and met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh? So now we all have 9 BP more or less. Well, we have the ability to get 9 BP more or less. Because now we're back at when we opened the AB gates with the star keys the first time.
Yeah, I remember all right.
See, if you look right here, you can still see my fucking shoe prints on his head.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
What am I?
Pork.
Chopped liver?
Hey, girl.
Back
Alice.
among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
Okay. He should have told you what you did. Denise the Manice. No problem. All in a day's work. Although I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit
Really
action.
grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
And they should have made it be like, they should have made Quark be like, okay. I don't really know why, but it's just a swimsuit, okay. And then have him just fucking be in a bathing suit.
And a floaty. Like, floaty, that'd be good.
No, he doesn't need a float. He's got that stupid fucking hat. That hat is so fucking
He
ugly.
stores snacks.
He's gonna store these fucking hands. Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That wasn't up for Alice.
Not really my point.
Shut up, Fi. I saved her life. I get swimsuit time.
Whatever. Forget about that.
I get it from you too, Clover. I saved Alice's
Now
life.
that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
It says 10. I have 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP.
Oh, we were out for a while.
That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game 3 times.
3 times.
Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time, but no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
Even Dio. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
Except for you, Luna. You're a golem. Oh! What? I like to mimic you, so I'm gonna mimic you. Ready, dear?
No. Really? You're such a bitch.
I was stunned. Had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? No, it's because Dio was the dick. Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have had something to do with it? We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had strengthened our bond. Which, I had to admit, would be something somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told death was sacrifices?
Come on, let's go! Let's
Not-
open the door and get out of here!
That's not yet. Wait. What about him? What do you mean, what about him? Let's bitch after some discussion we decided to leave Dio behind. Damn right you did. Alice is the only holdout. She complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors. Fair enough, she just needed to question him about the Myrmidons. But after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio, then she reluctantly complied.
All right, let's get going.
No, we have the stupid ankle key. No, stupid ankle key. So we're closing in on the final of the finals, dear. What's our plan after this? Because we'll probably be done in the next 30 or so minutes. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes.
Wait.
Everyone else swallowed and nodded. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down. That weird look like a picture of Alice. Is that like Cardi B or something?
No.
Not Cardi B?
The number it will.
Yeah, well. Alright, everybody, let's move.
What is this key on my ankle?
I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was already like loading an elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. The number 9 door stood wide open.
1 0. The number.
No! You fucked up, boy. I think we're on our way to Fi's ending, which is the second to last ending, because of the true ending to it.
The number 9 door. This ends. Thank you. As the game is.
We know this takes us to the pressure exchange chamber. Weird. What's up? Nothing. Closing it on the end. Whole bunch of shit happened.
Looks like we did it.
Yes, we should keep moving.
Yep, nobody died. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar looking door. We pushed it open and went in. The pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sort of. The whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we match the outside air pressure. This room is where we're to prepare for going to the actual pressure exchange room. You see all those suits along the wall? I figure we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yep, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seemed a little pointless.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they?
No,
did.
that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
All right.
Indeed. No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room. As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes waiting for the process to finish. At last it did. We heard the door begin to open. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. And boom. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visors of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long moments, we just stood there, astonished.
Where the hell are we?
The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
I don't know. I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse.
Does it though?
So? Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on December 31st, 2028.
Okay.
So,
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
Yep.
I think so.
Wherever we were, we must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. And the stars, the sky was full of them. More stars than I'd ever seen in my life. I could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive. Much bigger, in fact, than I remembered it being. Then as I watched, the black spot began to move across the surface. It was hard to see details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. Uh-oh, dear. Uh-oh. What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow. I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot. And brought Quark with me, just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, Might as well start with this.
We're on
I
Mars.
meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you
Think
saying?
about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth?
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
What? No, no way. If that's Earth, where the hell are we?
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface.
We're on the moon!
Oh my god.
We're not in the desert. We on the moon.
We were just inside a moon base.
Moon base?
No way. No. You've got to be lying. How do you expect us to believe that? This can't be the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity, so what's this?
She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest.
Excuse me?
Please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelavir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That
Okay.
means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed.
Which sucks.
As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration. Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters. It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon,
Okay.
however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely, but it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Except you, Luna.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity? Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lab. About how you felt weird.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating.
Oh. It seemed insane, but what Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well. Oh. So we could have done that too.
I guess so.
That's some bullshit. Why weren't we doing that?
We were late.
Wait,
Fucking useless ass robot arms.
this is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something. This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028. Today is January 27th. No.
In 29?
Don't tell me.
30?
Still no.
Then just what year is this?
It's 74. 2074.
No. That's insane. That would mean we were abducted more than 45 years
I
ago?
don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029,
all blew up at the same
On
time.
the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time.
Taking the planet with it.
The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
What?
I
Why?
suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped.
Damn.
Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself.
It's a scary ass thing.
The bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics. But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose.
Just anything they could do to die.
Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed. And thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another.
That's why Quark didn't have a mother, and why having a mother was crazy.
They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth, and that'd kill the virus off for good.
It did not.
On April 13th in 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 Annihilation reactors.
And they did.
Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened.
Yeah, because everybody probably died.
I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate "if I die, you're coming with me" gesture, I suppose. I'd bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors. Killing most of the world, no matter how bad things had gotten, was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. The point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires, blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered, and animals died by the millions. A few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually, they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that had died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now, but there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty. So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
Crazy. I was speechless. What could I possibly say? There was no reason for Temioji to lie to us. So we were standing on the moon, looking at Earth. It was 2074. But why? Why were we there? Why were we then? I was so lost, thought I barely noticed Phi's approach.
Hey, Sigma, I think I figured something out.
A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with Whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah? What is
I
it?
figured out why there's an extra E.
An extra E? Oh, you mean the graffiti?
Yay, Fido
Yeah.
fixed it.
The one on floor B.
What is it, Fido?
I think it's an anagram. Just like on floor A.
It is.
Let's see if you can solve it.
And I can't solve it.
You were in the middle of doing it so good.
No, I wasn't.
What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off.
Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time.
Da-da-da-da.
Lame.
See?
Blah, 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 blah.
You need 6 E's to get that, so they stuck an extra one in ninth.
Man on the Moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created thee to transport the consciousnesses of two.
Yep, that's us. So, what are you getting at?
My God, you're slow.
Oh, sorry, I'm not quite queued up with Radical 6. Fuck off.
You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you think we're going to send us back 45
Yeah.
years? So the ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Temiyoji was talking
I
about.
think so.
That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from that same time period before it actually... So why bring us here and then send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tufui.
There you go. Wiggle and we'll enter. The grave, the one in the garden.
Well, come on. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
We turned and ran back to the pressure exchange chamber, the others following close behind.
What are you doing? Did you forget something?
We're going to go have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You really need me to spell it out? The person behind all this.
I'll
What?
take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please.
Oh, damn. As you know,
I'm coming with
Akane
you.
is Kei's mama.
Folks just said the magic word.
Yep, oh yeah, we said the Akane word.
I'm going to then. So am I. Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Arg, shut up! Just shut up, come if you want. We don't need to do roll call. Once we get there, Akane can explain everything. Dio wants to come. No, Dio does not get to come. Dio. With that, we head back through the airlock. Can't go back in, sorry. Number 9 door will not reopen. Fuck you. Although we can just go through the pressure exchange chamber now. Going back in. Finally use that stupid key. Are you ready to get the stupid information? Are you ready to finally finish it?
Ah, clever. The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it. And it looks like I was right.
Yep. That's why I was
Any
here.
idea where Akane might be?
Yeah, the grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are she's alive. Just in the grave. Anyway, let's move. To the garden. Yeah, you were never going to get the Man on the Moon rules infinite time.
Didn't have the capacity to do it.
So spoons? Spoonless?
Spoonless.
I spoon you?
Maybe.
Yeah, spoons. Yeah, big spider. Alright, let's open up that grave.
Let's open.
Is Akane really under here?
Yep, I think so.
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
Nope. No, I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. You see the keyhole in the grave? If I just insert this here, I pulled the key off my ankle and fitted it into the hole. I twisted it to the right until I heard something unlock. With a quiet grinding, the grave began to shift. That's where she's
What
at.
is this? It doesn't look like a coffin.
Yeah. It's a treatment pot.
Oh my god.
It is, isn't it?
The glass on the cover had frosted over, making it opaque. We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
She grabbed a hold of the lever on the side of the pod.
No good. I think it's locked.
Huh?
Treatment pod TP 0. Stage 2 will be complete.
gotta wait 10 fucking
once
minutes.
Stage 2 is complete. The lock will automatically disengage.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Asuka?
Right, cold sleep.
What?
These pods can put people into cold sleep. It's something called cast to freeze human bodies, not destroying their
So,
cells.
Mizukani's like an ice cube?
I think
Then
so.
we gotta wait till she melts?
Yep.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9. A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one.
Okay.
Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they?
Correct.
In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior. I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years,
Yes.
right?
So you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding.
If you would, that would be great, Phi, yes.
That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population.
Okay.
But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too
late?
What do you
Let
mean?
me begin at the beginning.
Thanks. That would be helpful.
You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories.
And do what?
That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary.
Yeah,
By
whatever.
forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories.
Yep. Jump from...
The puzzles were also there for a purpose.
Jump to
Some
between
theories
doors,
hold
then
that
to
a moment of
between
insight
AB
when
game
you solve a
choices.
puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension. That was the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension.
And that was the...
Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Yep, we heard all that.
Wait, hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories. Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you. In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is...
History.
Yes. I suppose I should explain. Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand.
Thanks.
First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Yeah, your mother's dead now, Alice.
In preparation for this day.
Your brother's probably dead too, Chloe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What do you need us for?
Well, I mean, they
You
were
are an
dead,
Esper,
bros.
aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking. As I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past.
Why us?
Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power. You understand? This is why we brought you here, Clover.
Okay.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Huh?
Your decoding skills.
I didn't do anything.
Decoding skills.
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind. Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were able to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline. Without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust. This history exists because of your presence.
That's why she's here.
Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark. And Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover. You are able to access the fourth dimension. Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Because your
We
name's
needed you
Junpei.
to resonate with Sigma and Phi, so we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
But you're about to,
you
though.
brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh?
Yeah?
He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What
you're right.
kid would turn that down?
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, it headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out,
Yep.
and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Yep. With Dio's jerk ass.
Now, Dio. His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago.
So, fucking, we needed all of this to stop Dio from... So Dio was here to stop the AB project, which was to send us back in time to stop the spread of Radical 6 from the Myrmidons and free the soul, right? Or we could have just, you know, let Alice's group from the SOIS raid the fucking Myrmidon base 3 days after she got abducted and do the same damn thing.
Right.
Probably.
Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released.
Yeah.
If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward.
Yeah, where
That
everybody's
is why
dead
Brother
and
sent
blown.
Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given 2 tasks. The first was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed, at least not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If
Blow
you
everything up.
cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Hence the he's a bitch.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
Sure.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper.
Great.
We can set Brother aside for now, though. May I
don't want-
proceed?
Sure. No one objected. We were all curious.
Excellent.
Indeed.
That explains everyone, save 2. Luna and myself. Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be all right with you, Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
My dad.
You've already met him, Sigma. In another timeline.
Yeah. Well, I saw a hologram. I still don't know who he is.
Stage 2 TP.
It looks like it's finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, let's do it. Open the pod. Or as they would say in, like, Lord of the Rings or fucking Game of Thrones, open the gate! Something, I don't know. All let's gather around the pod. The glass is still covered with frost, hiding the contents.
Okay, let's get started then. Ready?
Ready? I laid our hand on the lever and looked around at us. I swallowed.
All
Yeah,
right.
anytime.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Like, Junpei was down so bad that he's been chasing Akane for 45 fucking years.
Yeah, that's stupid.
What?
What?
Exactly. Suddenly my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse to floor B, in front of the white door. Kay was lying in front of me. I grabbed his mask and saw my own face. I never figured out who he really was. Why was there a man with my face underneath Kay's armor? Didn't make sense. Well, now you're about to learn.
What?
We're in the pod. After I'd seen him, I was injected with tuberculine, and that was the end of that. But wait, if the person in the pod was the same person I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse, who was wearing Kay's armor?
You finally noticed. Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side.
No. Oh my god,
Yes,
you're...
I am.
In this timeline, Kay was Akane! So in this timeline, Kay was helping us out because she was Akane. And the Kay that was us with our face in the K, was in the pod. Because she's like, we don't need you. Whoop, scoop. Very, very, goodbye. Good night, good night. Then she put on the arm and was like, oh, I'm old. Karate chop. Robots and shit.
It's you.
You weren't expecting that?
What the heck?
June. I mean, Akane. From... But you're old.
Yeah.
Yes,
No shit,
that's
Clover.
correct. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time, Clover. Or you, Junpei.
Dun, 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 dun.
Junpei?
Akane, long time no see.
I could barely hear what they were saying. I'm too busy looking at myself in the pod. My mind was still reeling. I felt like the arrow had been knocked out of me, and it was all I could do not to clash right then and there.
When?
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse?
Yeah. Boom! So I'm not going to see it again.
Once you saved me, you went back to your future. Well, your minds did, at least. I carried your bodies to the third AB room, and then took Dio's to the fifth.
Okay.
After that, I went into the first room and borrowed Kay's armor.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes.
That's why we didn't find the body that time, because we already saved her. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you. And then Luna took your body to the sixth room. You couldn't have been in Kay's armor.
It was me. In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio. You two saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat. Your actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
What? No, that's nuts!
Alright, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
That's quite the man in front of you.
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
Oh.
What about the memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied. He, on the other hand, was telling the truth. Large doses of Soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large dose.
Rude.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
I've never seen him before.
Me either.
Total stranger.
Bitch, that's me. Hey, come on. What are you guys saying? Right here, the same face.
Are you alright, Mr. Sigma? Did you hit your head or something?
Huh? What? It didn't make any sense. Why didn't they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
What does that mean?
Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
I looked around frantically. A pond. I ran to it and threw myself down on my knees. Crawling on all fours, I approached the edge. My heart was hammering inside my chest. A cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, damn it! I struggled to take deep breaths. Then slowly, I appeared in the pond looking at my reflection.
What?
We're Zero! We're Kay's dad. We're Zero. So you saw young Junpei when we got grabbed, right? He never saw his face here. But weren't you wondering why everybody called us an old bastard, a creepy old fuck, an old fart, a senile old man, a wrinkly piece of shit, when we were only 22 years old? It's because that's what we actually looked like, but we didn't know that, because we didn't know that when we got gassed in 2027, that we sent our mind 45 years in the future to inhabit our future body to set up this project. We're Zero Senior. And you know why the mirror in the infirmary was so foggy we couldn't use it? So you couldn't see Dad.
I guess so.
What? No, this can't be real. This face.
It's your face, Dr. Sigma Climb. Although, to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now. Zero, the mastermind of the AB project, is you.
What? No, that's not possible. That's bullshit!
No, it's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good. Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor!
You will be a pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
That's what we were going to get our degree in. You're lying!
No, I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him. His name is Kyle Climb. Your clone.
So you were right, Kay is a clone. Just not what you thought.
That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself.
So we were bad to our son. But man, fucking poor Junpei though. Spent 45 years and she was with another man the whole time. No, like legit.
Yeah, I know that.
In Kay's story,
Yeah, I know
she
that.
said she wished she could marry the doctor and have a normal family with Kay.
Yep, she did.
K stands for Kyle.
23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle. Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal.
That's why he
human
was in the armor his whole life.
But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it. It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
To add extra weight so his bones can grow strong.
Rough. Would not do.
But why would future me create a clone?
He was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place. I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before. That isn't all they mean, though. The A also means anima, and the B means body. Anima is another word for the soul or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin.
And now we have something fun I can share with you. So our password, Milkavoli,
Yeah.
we'll read that backwards.
I don't. What is it supposed to be?
I-L-O-V-E, love,
Oh.
K-L-I-M, climb.
Oh.
Milkavoli is backwards for I love climb. I love Amelia. Sorry, Junpei, I love Amelia.
Fucking shit. He's a bitch. Wasn't even worth it, Junpei. Go back.
Although I don't know if that's the no, it would have to be. Well, it's tough because the password here is Milkavoli, which is backwards for I love climb in her director's office.
Yeah.
Unless, he's technically, since he's Zero Senior, he's technically the director of this facility. So he's probably just an egotistical piece of shit. That's why he created a clone. Because why else would her ID for her password login be Kurashiki and then Jumpy Doll?
Yeah.
So we're just an egotistical piece of junk. Our password is I love climb. I love me! I'm the best!
I'm Amelia.
The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
Is to send our future consciousness back to our past body so our future consciousness can come into being. Wait, so the future person goes into the past person?
Sigma, do you remember the note you found in the garden?
You mean this, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, haven't seen that in a while.
Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began.
Yep.
December 25th, 2028.
That's us.
You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness. From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074. You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old.
Which is weird because we don't remember the sound of our own voice.
Well, it changes.
Cool. So if we thought we were still 22, so how could we not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future. I believe that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity. The body you woke up in was much older.
You couldn't do that crazy shit because you're old.
Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out.
So you're weak, but you're also lighter.
moving on. If you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074.
So we do a whole bunch of nonsense. We go up, left, and down, and right, and up, and right, and down, and left, and up, and right, and up, and there.
That is today.
Whoa. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You are all infected with Radical 6. The virus slowed your brain down. So yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes. Now comes the important part. After this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D, April 13th, 2029.
Okay.
You will return to your younger body.
With your not shriveled up penis.
That's the same day as the reactor explosion.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened.
Damn.
The story does not end there, however. The line continues.
Does it now?
After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B.
Yep.
But this time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster than normal.
Okay.
Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body until you reach point B. Do you remember when B is Sigma?
January 5th, 2074. According to what you just told us, it's 36 hours ago.
That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
Back to A, point A. December 25th, 2028, the day all of this started.
His consciousness will go back in time 45 years.
Well then, so 67-year-old brain Sigma went back to 22-year-old Sigma's body to stop everything from blowing up.
For a period
now he
of
knows.
time, he will inhabit your younger body.
And go fuck your ex-girlfriend.
While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
Once that body reaches point D, my 22-year-old consciousness will come back to point
That's
C.
correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at C.
So it's rotating.
Rotating. I suppose you could put it that way, but look at this illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them? You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path, with one exception.
This point here can go up or to the right. This point where we end up at that point. This line here is E, right?
Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
The day Radical 6 got out of the test facility.
By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
Holy shit, it's back. So the old version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out. By jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028?
Yes, that is why this line could not be interrupted. In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C. And for point C to happen, We had to recreate everything that happened in this facility.
Yeah, we're finishing the game now.
That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point.
Maybe not tonight. Like, we'll get to it relatively soon, but we still have like 5 things that we're gonna kind of roulette through to see what we want to play, because there's a lot of stuff I want to play in the evening. Might go back to 100 line. Might play Monster Hunter Stories. Not sure yet.
So that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Tell me one thing.
What is that?
You said the point C is January 27, 2074, which is today. There's going to be a jump, and I'll jump to April 13th, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon.
Soon?
Yes.
And what's going to trigger it?
We need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the 4th dimension.
Okay.
Fortunately, we now have plenty of that, thanks, ironically, to Radical 6. All that remains is to launch your consciousness, like a bullet from a slingshot.
And how do you propose we do that?
Didn't I tell you, a crisis, a moment balanced between life and death, that can jumpstart your brain.
What do you mean?
Haven't figured it out. I mean this.
Bitch has the knife!
Da, da, da.
Deal's knife? No sooner were the words out of my mouth when she stabbed the shit out of me. Or Fi. Fi! I screamed and leapt toward them. Akane was already in motion, the knife diving toward Fi's chest. I was almost there. And then I wasn't. When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. There was a dull pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something there was in the way. It took me a moment to realize that it was Akane's body on top of me. I twisted my neck to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. Tu fui ego eris. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be. So we're talking about ourselves and being a clone. What you are, talking to Kay, he was because he was younger. What I am, you will be, is because that's what Kay's going to grow into. Alright, I think that's everything. Quark was Rie Kugimiya. Anything on Spider Knower? So I did everything in both games. I should absolutely have the platinum then, right? Well, after reading the last secret notes, I should. She was Luis in Zero. Tiger from Toradora. Alphonse. Let's see. Happy. Nemu, Pandora. Damn, Quark's voice actor was everybody from everywhere. Alright, so what'd you find out? I don't know if it's the ending we wanted. I can't remember if there's one final piece of the ending or not. But this is the last of it. I mean, It's kind of okay. Everybody's alive. We're about to save everybody, and we locked Dio in the bathroom, so that's pretty good. Yep, that's us. The first hologram we saw in the director's office was us. We were the director. So we love Klein. We love ourselves. A new destination was added to the flowchart. Son of a bitch! Is it just one last sec? Alright. Here's what we're going to call the video. I thought this whole long episode would be enough to finish the game, but it just keeps adding destinations. I can't remember if this is the final destination. Bad movie series. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series, you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Kick. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a month, you can help support bringing the best content that I can.
Till then.